Stop scrolling. If you've been feeling stuck, drained, or like life keeps pushing you around while you just take the hits, it's time to change that. And no, I'm not talking about becoming cold, bitter, or losing your kindness. I'm talking about developing a type of strength that keeps you from shrinking, doubting yourself, or letting circumstances dictate your path. This is the kind of toughness that makes you stop waiting and start taking control. That shift begins now. Here's the truth: no one is coming to save you. If you're sitting around waiting for someone to give you permission to feel confident, to chase your goals, or to take action, you're wasting your own life. Confidence isn't some magic trait you're either born with or without. It's something you build piece by piece through your choices. Too many women tell themselves they'll start when the timing is right, when they get a sign, or when someone tells them they're ready. That's the trap. That delay is the exact reason you're stuck. Look at the strongest women you admire. Do you think they waited for someone to announce, "Now's your moment"? Do you think they had everything figured out before they began? Not a chance. They stepped forward while feeling unsure. They acted in spite of fear. They moved even when doubt whispered in their ear. And that's what you must do too. The longer you wait for a green light, the more you feed the cycle of frustration and self-doubt. Many of us build stories in our heads. I'm not ready yet. I don't know enough. What if I fail? But here's the reality. No one is ever completely ready. Ever. Confidence doesn't come first. Action comes first. Confidence grows afterward. The first time you do something new, it will feel strange. You might even feel like a fraud. That's normal. The women who win at life aren't the ones who have no fear, or they're the ones who act anyway. They know confidence shows up after you've put yourself on the line, not before. And let's be clear, if you don't believe in yourself, why would anyone else? People respect action. They respect decisiveness. They admire those who dare to pursue what they want without having every single detail mapped out. You do not need anyone's approval to start. You do not need the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There is only now. Think back to a time you held yourself back because you were waiting for permission. Whether it was asking for that raise, launching your business, speaking up in a meeting, or setting a healthy boundary. What happened? You probably stayed where you were, overthinking, replaying the what-ifs in your head, talking yourself out of it. And the more you do that, the heavier the habit of hesitation becomes. Before long, it's not just hesitation, it's who you've become. The only way to break that cycle is to act before you feel ready. The first step is always the hardest, but it's never as terrifying as you've imagined. Fear loves to grow in your head. Your mind will spin endless reasons why something won't work. That's its job, to keep you comfortable. But comfort is not where your growth lives. Comfort is where your potential goes to die. Safe feels good in the short term. In the long term, it robs you. While you play it safe, others who are willing to be uncomfortable are moving ahead, leaving you behind. You must start before you feel ready. You must act without permission. You must decide right here, right now, that you are done with the excuses. Excuses are seductive. They sound reasonable. I'm too tired. I don't have the time. I don't know enough. What if I fail? But every excuse is simply a way to avoid stepping into the unknown. And yes, the unknown feels uncomfortable, but that's where all your potential lives. Excuses become habits. The more you rely on them, the more you believe them. You start convincing yourself your reasons are valid, when really they're just clever ways to avoid the work. But here's the thing. Successful people feel fear, too. They doubt themselves, too. They just don't let those feelings make their decisions. They act regardless. And if you're waiting to feel motivated before you start, forget it. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. The real secret? Motivation follows action. You act first, then motivation arrives, not the other way around. Once you start, you create momentum. And momentum, once built, is hard to stop. Even the smallest steps forward matter. Every tiny action taken in discomfort is worth more than hours of overthinking in comfort. The next time you're tempted to wait until you feel like it, remember this: feeling like it is not a requirement. Showing up is. Now let's talk about one of the biggest traps: fear of failure. Many avoid starting because they don't want to fail. But failure isn't the real problem. The problem is your fear of how failure will feel. Embarrassing, frustrating, disappointing. But those feelings, they pass. Regret doesn't. The pain of not trying lasts far longer than the sting of trying and failing. Failure is proof that you're trying. It's proof that you're stretching yourself beyond where you were before. Every woman you look up to has failed, probably more times than you've even tried, but she learned, adjusted, and kept moving. That's why she's where she is. Stop telling yourself you don't have time. We all get the same 24 hours. It's never about time, it's about priorities. Be honest. When you say, "I don't have time," what you really mean is, it's not a priority right now. If that stings, good. Let it wake you up. Owning your life means owning your choices. It means catching yourself when you're making excuses and calling yourself out. It means deciding you're done letting fear and doubt run your show. Life will throw obstacles at you, that's guaranteed. You'll have setbacks, days you feel drained, moments you question yourself. But strong women do not let their emotions decide their future. They show up anyway. You will face moments when everything feels uphill, but that's not your cue to stop. It's your training ground. Every obstacle you overcome makes you stronger. Every setback you push through shapes your resilience. Strength isn't given, it's built. There's a dangerous lie that says if something is meant for you, it will be easy. No, it will be worth it. Worth it doesn't mean effortless. It means it matters enough to fight for. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. But so is staying stuck. So is settling for less than you deserve. Choose your discomfort wisely. Don't let your feelings dictate your actions. Many people quit because they expect instant results. They put in effort for a few weeks, don't see a huge change, and walk away. But lasting success takes time. It's built in the unseen hours when no one's watching. The real test isn't starting, it's continuing. Persistence is the separator. The more you push through discomfort, the stronger you become. The women who inspire you didn't have it handed to them. They fought for it. They stayed consistent when no one was cheering. They acted without the guarantee of success. Your life will reflect what you accept. If you settle, you get less. If you keep waiting for permission, you stay stuck. If you keep making excuses, you stay small. But if you take ownership, you change everything. The life you want is not a lottery win. It's a creation. You create it by choosing daily to act, to risk, to keep going. Every challenge you meet is preparing you for what's ahead. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Your timing is your own. Your path is unique. Keep showing up for yourself, even when no one notices. Keep betting on yourself, even when no one believes. You already have what it takes. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect conditions. You just need to decide that you will no longer be the woman who waits. You will be the woman who acts. This is your life, your story, your pen, and you get to write it however you choose. Stop letting other people hold the pen. Stop letting your fears dictate the plot. Step into your power. Create the life you deserve. No more waiting. No more excuses. It's time to rise. And if you're ready to become the strongest version of yourself, inside and out, hit that subscribe button and join the Magnetic Mindset community right now. Because every week we get real, we get raw, and we get stronger together. Don't just watch. Commit. Your future self will thank you.